Hi, this is Bill Watkins. We've been away from each other for a little while, and I'm glad to be back, and I hope you are too. We're going to take a couple of minutes and continue in 1 Corinthians chapter 7. We've talked about marriage and whether or not a woman who's married to a non-Christian or a man married to a non-Christian needs to stay in that. And Paul says, yes, absolutely. But then he goes on to say this. But as God has distributed each one, as the Lord has called each one, so let him walk, and so I ordain in all the churches. Was anyone called while circumcised? Let him not become uncircumcised. Was anyone called while uncircumcised? Let him not be circumcised. Circumcision is nothing, and uncircumcision is nothing, but the keeping of the commandments of God is what matters. Let each one remain in the same calling in which he was called. Were you called while a slave? Do not be concerned about it, but if you can be made free, rather use it. For he who is called in the Lord while a slave is the Lord's freedman. Likewise, he who is called while free is Christ's slave. You were bought with a price. Do not become the slaves of men. Brethren, let each one remain with God in what state in which he was called. I want you to think about what he just said there, and it's really important. What he's telling them is, be a Christian where you are. There were people who would become a Christian and immediately they would want to change professions, they would want to change friends, they would want to change everything. And Paul said, that's not really what Christianity is all about. It's not about a new job and a new set of friends. That's not primarily it. It means that you enter into that job you've had and enter into those friends you have with a new life. It means that everything you do now, you do for a different reason than you did before. Back in ancient times, a slave could purchase his freedom if he were able to save enough. Paul said, whether or not you can purchase your freedom, you are free because you are Christ's. And if you think that you're already a free person, just remember you're also Christ's slave. Keep a perspective and bloom where you are. Thanks for watching.